Hello guys, and welcome back. We are reading Tone Deaf by Olivia Rivers currently. We are on chapter 9, Allie's perspective. So Jace and Allie just went through the whole tour where Allie is going to get $8,000 at the end, and we are currently at that point. Jace just realized that she's his bandmate John pointed out that she has bruises. She has her face is swollen on one side, and she has bruises on her arms where someone grabbed her. So Jace is going to confront her right now and ask where the bruises are from. And he's pretty sure that she's being abused, which we know because we have Allie's side that she is being abused by her dad. So anyway, this is chapter 9. We are on page 63, and this is Allie's perspective, and we only have 210 pages left. Yeah! Okay. I glare at the pavement, my teeth gritted so hard that it makes my bruised jaw hurt even more. What's wrong with me? I never let people like Jace get to me. He's a worthless jerk, and what he says doesn't matter. Except it does. He didn't just attack me with words, he attacked me with my past. I've tried so hard to forget about my musical career, and he tossed all that work out the window. The pain is back, just as raw as it was the day I woke up from surgery and I couldn't hear. Dang it, dang him. I've taken a shuddering breath. At least this tour is almost officially over. He went to get my check, and as soon as he hands it, I'm out of here. If he ever comes back, that is. It's been a solid 10 minutes since he left, and I'm starting to wonder if he's going to cheat me out of the money. I lean against the side of the equipment trailer, letting the sun-soaked metal warm my back. I take a deep breath and close my eyes, just for a moment, just long enough to regain my composure. When I open them, I'll be calm. I'll forget about Jace's insults and memories he stirred up. I'll take the check and run far, far away. Okay, just saying, why is she warming her back on the trailer when it's super hot outside and she's sweaty? Just saying. Something lightly touches my shoulder, making me yelp in surprise. I snap my eyes open and find Jace in front of me. He has his hands nervously stuffed in his pockets of his jeans, and he's wearing a long-sleeve shirt now. Why did he change into that of all things? It's 80 degrees outside, and his forehead is already covered in sweat. Maybe the dude is some sort of masochist? I don't know why I don't remember how to pronounce this right now. Anyway, it's Masochist, just in case I'm pronouncing it wrong. He hurts everything and everyone, including himself. His throat bobs as he clears it, and he shuffles around for a couple seconds, his eyes glued to his feet. I stay exactly where I am, doing my best to look intimidating as I stare up at him. I think of how my mom used to laugh when I was learning a new song. She said I looked ferocious when I concentrate that hard. I try to channel that expression and glare straight at Jace. Jace stares down at his hands, holding them far in front of him like there's some sort of terrible disease he's afraid to catch. Then he pushes up his sleeves, even though they're already scrunched up around his muscular biceps. He takes a deep breath, and I step to his side, wondering what the heck is going on. He's not even talking. He's just standing there, occasionally shooting me little glances that almost look scared. He keeps staring at his hands for a bit longer, then he takes a shuddering breath. Hey, I want my check, I say, trying to keep my voice calm. I'll give it to you in a second, he mutters. No, now. Jace shakes his head and takes a step closer to me. He keeps coming closer until he's only a foot away. He peers closely at me, his eyes squinting as he examines my face. I unconsciously reach up and cover my cheek with my hand, hiding the bruised area from sight. It looks like someone hit you, Jace says, gesturing to my cheek. No, I quickly say, shaking my head. He points to his arm. You're bruised there too. It was an accident, I insist, and it's definitely not your business. Jace takes another half step toward me, bringing us impossibly closer. Finally, he looks into my eyes, and I'm able to see his full expression. It's not right. Jace is supposed to be angry and condemning and pitiless, but his eyes are sad. He raises his hands and gives them one more disgusted glance, then signs. let me help you. I stared at his hands in shock. What? What? I hesitantly raised my hands and signed back. I'm totally fine. No one's hurt me. I swear, I just fell. I half expect him to burst out laughing and mock me for my signing. For him to tell me that he doesn't actually know ISL, he's just messing around with me. But instead, he gives me a small, sad smile. You're lying, he signs. I ignore his accusation and ask, how do you know ASL? Sometimes I'll run into people who know a sign or two, but Jace's skills are obviously beyond that. His hands move with an ease that makes me think he's fluent. Doesn't matter, Jace says. Signs, we're talking about you, not me. I shake my head. No, we're not. He laughs a little. Although, by the way his chest moves, I guess it's more of a hesitant chuckle than the scathing laugh from before. You're too stubborn for your own good. I'll be the judge of what's good for me and what's not. He gestures to my bruised face again. That doesn't seem to be working out too well for you. Tears press at my cheeks, threatening to break free. Tears press at my eyes, threatening to break free, to spill down my cheeks and wash away the makeup, to give everything away. I squeeze my eyes shut and take a shuddering breath, trying to keep them at bay. Think of something happy, I tell myself, puppies or kittens or ponies. But when I think of those things, all I can picture are those ASPCA commercials that make Avery tear up every time they come. Come on, I rub my hand over my eyes and feel moisture. Great, just great. Suddenly there's a strange warmth on my swollen cheek, but it's not rough or angry. I open my eyes to find Jace standing close, his lips pursed in concern. He brushes away another tear with his thumb. That's all it takes for me to start crying. Not the uncontrollable sobbing I was expecting, but something even worse. The tears are silent and hot as they stream down my face. And my chest doesn't heave, even though I can feel my heart pounding away. It's the type of crying that gives you everything away. The kind that whispers, I'm used to pain, to keeping it in, to never letting it out. Jace pulls me into his arms, shocking me so much that I forget to resist. He wraps his arms around me awkwardly. For a moment, I'm ready to jerk away from him. But then I feel something drip onto my forehead. I look up and find him determinedly avoiding my gaze. His eyes strangely red and puffy as they stare at something in the distance. We just stay there, me trapped in his arms, but not really trapped. It dawns on me that this was the first time in years that I've come in contact with a guy without feeling at all threatened. His arms are strong, but it's the kind of strength that keeps things standing instead of tearing them down. After that, okay, I'm so sorry. There's people right out the window, so I got a little sidetracked. We just stay there, me trapped in his arms, but not really trapped. It dawns on me that this is the first time in years that I've come in contact with a guy without feeling at all threatened. His arms are strong, but it's a kind of strength that keeps things standing instead of tearing things down. After what feels like a long time, Jace gently pulls away, but he keeps his hands on my arms as I shift away. How can I help you? He asks. You're already helping, I mumble. Then I take a step back, breaking his grasp, as I realize I still have no idea what's triggering this sudden kindness. I swallow hard and revert back to sign language. I'm still half expecting him not to know ASL. Like maybe what just happened was a dream or a hallucination. I'm going to use the check to get out of here. I'm going to buy a car and escape. He frowns and sighs. Who's coming with you? So he really does know ASL. Weird. No, bizarre is more like it. No one's coming with me, I slowly reply. I don't need anybody. Well, where are you going? Do you have family to take you in? No, but I'm going to New York City. His frown grows into a grimace. What? Why the heck would you go there? I flinch at his words. He seems to realize he's being too harsh. He smiles thinly as he signs. It's not safe to be wandering around New York alone. I'll be fine, he scoffs, just like your face is fine. His words are like another punch, and I stumble back, hitting the side of the trailer. Why did I ever think his concern was sincere? I almost laugh at my stupidity. I turn on my heel and walk away. I'm getting out of here, with or without the money. I need to get away from Jace, from this bizarre conversation, from the city, from my dad. But a strong hand grasps my shoulder, strong but still not rough. In fact, Jace is surprisingly gentle as he stops me and turns me to face him. His hand is warm against my skin, maybe even a little comforting. He lets go of me and signs, "Wait, I want to help." I swallow hard, trying to steel myself for the truth. "No, you don't." He rubs his face and lets out a long breath. "Look, Allison." A-L-I, I correct, finger spelling it for him. He signs back. "Fine, A-L-I. I need to know that I'm really terrible with words. Actually, unless it's lyrics, I'm just plain bad at using language." If I hesitate like that, it's probably me trying to figure out how I should change this swear word. Anyway, I keep my expression stony and uncaring. I'm done listening to him. Done with him. Period. He holds up his hands as if in surrender. He keeps them there for a long moment before dropping them to sign. "I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry for what I said. For everything." The way he locks eyes with me as he signs this possibly makes me suspect he's being sincere. Is that even possible? I don't think jerks like him are capable of saying anything outside of the BS spectrum. But my BS-o-meter isn't going off, and for someone who gets by with constant lies, I'm great at detecting when people aren't telling the truth. "I'm sorry for everything." As if he's not apologizing for his actions, but for everyone's. I sieve back more tears and hesitantly sign, "It's okay." "No, it's not. It's never been okay for someone to beat you up. You don't deserve that. Do you hear me? It's not okay." His signing grows more and more frantic, then he finally stops. His hands are shaking, and he's breathing hard. I stare at my feet. Jace holds out his hand for me to take. "Let me help you, please. I want to do more than just give you money." I cross my arms and look away from the temptation of his outstretched hand. "What are you afraid of? What? Are you afraid to part with $8,000? I'll give you any amount you need. It's that..." I cross my arms and look away from the temptation of his outstretched hand. "What? Are you afraid to part with $8,000? I'll give you any amount you need, if that's really what you want from me." I scoff. "And what if I ask you for your entire bank account?" "You won't." I hesitantly meet his eyes. They're still sincere, surprising me almost as much as the look of his face. Concern. And not the fleeting type of concern most people have shown when they ask about my bruises. This is real, genuine concern, or genuine, just depending on how you like to pronounce it. That feels like it could last forever, or at least until the problem is solved. Jace's smile slowly wilts into a frown, and it takes me a moment to realize that I have just been staring at him for like a minute. I shake my head, trying to get a handle on confusing thoughts, and sign, I don't have a single reason to trust you." He reaches his hand toward mine until our fingertips almost touch. "Then let me give you one." He swallows hard and then starts speaking so fast I can barely read his lips. "Our tour ends in New York City. Come with me, the band, I mean. It'll make traveling a lot faster if you're with us, and I can help find you someplace safe to stay once we get there." I shake my head. "You don't get it. My dad's a retired police chief, and I'm a minor. As soon as I start running, he's going to hunt me down, and he'll have an entire police force to help." Jace frowns. "You're what, 17? "Yeah." "They won't chase too hard after a 17-year-old. You're too close to being an adult." I look at the sky, wondering how much to tell him. My dad, he's relentless. Jace simply shrugs. "So am I." "You don't get it. He'll have my best lawyers after his butt if he tries to come after you." Jace interrupts. His expression turns fierce, the harsh angles of his face reminding me of a hawk. "I'll keep you safe, I promise." "I thought you said promises didn't mean anything to you," I mutter before I can stop myself. He frowns as if he isn't used to being challenged like this. Tough luck. I'm not going along with anything until I know his motives. "Well, this is different," he says. "How?" "Because I'm the one making the promise, and I always tell the truth." I scoff. "The truth? You're a celebrity. People like you live off lies." His expression darkens. "I'm a musician, not a celebrity. and anyone who says differently can go to the infernal pit. I stumble back. I don't like these mood swings from this dude keeps having. It's like he has two people stuck inside of him, anger Jace and nice Jace, and I'm not sure which one I'm more scared of. The side trying to shove me away, or the one begging me to do something utterly stupid. Come with me, Jace says, interrupting my thoughts. Please, I can help. But my dad is going to try to find me. The police will be after me, and you're 19. You'll be accused of kidnapping. Are you hearing me, Allie? I don't give a beep. I don't care. We'll hide you, keep you out of sight. No one will ever know you're with the band. He signs. When's your birthday? In 4 months. Perfect. Our tour lasts for 4 months. By the time we make it to New York, you'll be 18 and you won't have to worry about anything. His words strike me one by one. I don't have to worry about anything. I'll be free, away from my dad, out of his hold. Jace offers me a small smile. It's the sincere sort of expression he showed me